Hey guys, what's up? You guys ready to get the day started? Man, we got a house full of people in here already. Let's see who was first. It looks like Miss Nettie was first. Male Nettie living free zip codeless. Amy McFarland, Forever Nomad 2017. Good morning. Over the Hill RV. Good morning. Our Crazy Life. Our Crazy RV Life. By the way, guys, they have a devotion that comes on. Let me get the time right. So we come on at 10, and they come on at 9 Eastern. And it's about 30 minutes, a daily devotion. So y'all get a chance, go by there and check them out. I know the schedule, the morning schedule, especially getting a little crowded, just like the night schedule. So if nothing else, rotate it out or go back and watch some replays. I got to catch the rest of Our Crazy RV Life. I missed about the first 5 minutes, but I got the rest of it. And then when it was over, I went over and caught Millie and James on Weekend RVing. So I love both of those channels. They've always been big supporters of our channel, and I try to return the favor as much as possible. I sleep late, guys, a lot of times, especially since we've been doing this. Me and Tammy's been working till late at night. And generally, my get up time is 6:30, and time I get out of the shower. And y'all don't want me around till I've had at least one cup of coffee. So, anyway, I love you guys and appreciate what you're doing there. Our Crazy RV Life. Don't forget, too, Our Epic RV Adventure does I think it's a daily devotion. And I think on Mondays, he puts it on the Our Epic RV Adventure page, our channel, and his personal channel, I think. But check him out as well. Also, tonight, check out Tech Talk Tuesday with Our Epic RV Adventure. And if one of the moderators will post that link, that'd be awesome. They're going to talk about thumbnails. And so, we've been talking a lot about thumbnails. So they're going to, I think, teach about what needs to go into a thumbnail. And then tonight on our weekly night show, we're going to have Northwoods RV with us to tell us about free places and sites that we can go to help build our YouTube channel for free. Like StreamYard is free up to a certain point. Different websites like that. So we're going to talk a little about that. We may even talk a little bit of Blackstone grills too. Then in the morning, I'm going to teach y'all what little I know about Canva. We are going to try to make a thumbnail. That's where I make all my thumbnails. And I'll show you guys how to take what Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure teaches us tonight and put it on a thumbnail. So we will all learn together about all that. And so got a busy day and night and in the morning. So so looking forward to all that, and maybe we'll all learn something. We can always do things to try to help improve our channel, right? Cup number 2. And I know they wouldn't they did not ask me to say this. I'm saying this. So we got Weekend RV and a tip jar hooked up yesterday. And as y'all know, Millie is having some health issues. And she's going to be having surgery. Her first one, I think I heard her say tomorrow. I think I heard that. I come in late, so I think that's what I heard. But anyway, y'all know what that's like, taking care of somebody that's had surgery. You know what it's like going through that. They're in the middle of, I think they've sold their house, so they're going to be full-timing it right in the middle of all this. And so we got them a tip jar set up over there. So you guys go by every now and then and buy them a cup of coffee. And help them out a little bit if you can, so because that makes them feel better. Somebody dropped by and said, hey, hope you're feeling better. Here's your cup of coffee, or here is you a free breakfast at wherever, Cracker Barrel, something, it always cheers people up when you do that. So that will be linked on their videos, probably starting today. I didn't even look to see if it was on today's, but it is somewhere over there, I'm sure. So he was going to put it in their descriptions when they do their live. So keep that, check that out. And I will actually try to find the link and we'll start putting it over here. So if y'all want to go over there. There's Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure. You come in just in time when I quit talking about you. Y'all been talking about you all morning. It's all good. Anyway, so Castle Hives has come in. Let me make sure. I know I'm gonna miss somebody. Scott has come in. Hitch Up and Toe has come in. Mike Flowers, good morning. Let's see here. Travels with Angie Payne, Mary Jones. Let me go down. New Horizons. I'm trying to see. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think I've welcomed everybody. I want to, if y'all think of anything I told y'all we talked about today, just put it in the chat. But I can't think of anything I told y'all we was going to talk about. But last night, I ran across this most awesome channel. And I haven't even got a chance. It was late last night, and I haven't even got a chance to watch a video. But this lady, this seems like somebody we could all hang out with. And I mean, it is just an awesome channel from what I see. The person is why I think it's going to be awesome. I have not watched video one. We went to bed last night while she was, well, we went to bed after she went off the live, and so I didn't have a chance to do a bunch of videos. I'm going to today. I encourage you to go over there today and check out, and the title caught me right off. It's Forever Best Friend, and I'm going to link their channel. Y'all give me a minute. Just talk amongst yourself. And I get it all pulled up here. I hit the mute. And I must have hit it twice. So Forever Best Friend. And let me see where that is again. Copy the link. And I want y'all to go over and check it out. If it's something you like, I want you guys to subscribe and comment on the video. And please tell her that I sent you, because we were having a good time with her. I had never met her until last night. And she seems awesome. They're going to be doing some like fur baby live streams. I hope that link works. Yeah, because I sort of messed it up, but it works. So I got that in for you guys. Y'all go over there, and I mean, just, we usually do video raids. I want you to go over there and raid them sometime or another today, and just tell them I sent you over there. And they got a lot of subscribers. They're doing like 3,000, but I think y'all will enjoy it. I mean, it ain't like they need to try to get to 1,000 subscribers. They don't. They got over 3,000 subscribers. But I think the reason they have so many is because their channel looks so awesome. And talked about dogs and traveling, and check out the Forever Best Friend RV. Looks like a C-Class. And it's just, you guessed it, it's about fur babies. They don't have that many videos, but they have a lot, like I say, a lot of subscribers. But she has a personality that just attracts people in. I had left the stream last night to go get a cup of coffee. When I come back in, there's this person there named Charlie. If I read right, Charlie was her name. And when we get to talking, man, she's a hoot. And you're just how some people's personalities attract you to, being around them as friends and wanting to know more about them. And that's the kind of person she is. And I think y'all will absolutely love that channel. I have talked about Our Crazy RV Life. That's another channel if you guys don't have. She's doing the daily Bible study. And I'm going to tell you what she done. I didn't ask her to do it. She done it out of this. She's just a super nice. They're both super nice people. But when she found out that they were on at the same time we was, she moved her devotion so that I could be there. I told her, I said, hey, I told her how nice that was, and I was glad she done it so I can support her some as well. I might not be able to go every day because I got Millie and them on at the same time, but we're going to have that. And that's just like I told y'all yesterday when I was telling you about her devotion. You guys can go over there and go to that. Don't hurt my feelings. Anytime any of y'all have something for one you'd rather watch, or you want to split time or something, go do it. That don't make us enemies. I love that you support different channels. That's what this channel's about. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't support you guys supporting other channels. So that's why we have it. We've scaled it back twice for other channels, and we try to help everybody, and we'll always try to help everybody. We got to keep it open if we're going to help people, so we can't like just do away a day to help another channel, but we will always try our best to support everybody else. Just a little update. We are 6 away from 800. 6 away from 800. 6. Only 6 away from 800. So, it's just a number, I know, but the more friends we have, the more we can help other people in young channels and all that kind of good fun stuff. And when we have fundraisers to help people, the more people we have in here, the more help we can give. So, if you guys have not found Weekend RVing, you guys need to go over there. They're great people. Not just because they drive a Ram truck, because they both have great personalities. And Millie, man, talk about a Millie and James both. Talk about personalities that attract you to be with them. James is super cool, and Millie, she's always there to help. I done the KT karaoke the other night, and nobody was wanting to come up. And Millie came up and done, I think, 3 or 4 songs just to keep it going. And super awesome people. And we're glad to be friends with them. And we glad to call all of you guys family. So we're glad to have Millie and James as family. So I've said it before, I talk to you guys more than I talk to my blood family. So we all have a lot in common, you know. So that's cup number 2 I'm working on. So give you guys a little update. I tell you guys all the time that I get emails and phone calls from you guys in the chat quite a bit, about every other day at least. Sometimes I'll go a week and I'll get an email or a text or a phone call nearly every day. I'm going to try not to let the KT come out in me, but I love that you guys are getting something out of this show. And to me, it seems like we don't really do that much but hang out. But it's like I said before, when I go to the restaurant, hang out, and drink coffee with my buddies, I get a lot out of that. And that was what I was trying to get across here. I wanted this to be our virtual restaurant coffee talk for the whole. We've slid all the tables together. There's 12 or 15 or 20 of us all sitting around, just sharing stories and just laughing and cutting up and drinking coffee. And that's what I wanted it to be about from day one. And you guys have helped make that possible. I was on a live stream last night, and they were talking about things you might could do to help make your channel grow and all that. And I bragged on you guys. I said, hey, we have over 2,000 watch hours. I want to say 90% of those watch hours are from this show right here. Not videos, nothing. This show right here. And I said, I told him, I said, you do what you love to do. And as long as you're having fun, the numbers don't matter. And let the cards fall where they may. And I said, we're running a 7-day-a-week morning coffee talk that a lot of people didn't think would last. They thought it would last a while, that people would do it just because we're friends. But you guys have stuck around, and I am really proud that y'all are getting something out of it. And it just amazes me daily. Usually when we go off, after 2 hours, we have 20 plus people in here. And it's like, I think it was Millie said this morning, or maybe yesterday. She said it's amazing that about the time you're fixing to go off, you get the most people in the chat. And but that's great. That means they're coming. And even if I don't have them in here but 2 minutes, I'm glad just to say hi. So I am a master at running my mouth, so if y'all want to change the subject on something, have at it. But while y'all are thinking about that, I got one more thing I need to talk about. Well, among others, but one thing I want to talk about right now. Look at this cool piece of mail I got yesterday. Is that not cool? Is that not really cool? I got that yesterday in the mail. And little sticker swap. I love the sticker swap. I love going to the mail. Got a huge thank you card. And the note on the back, I won't read it because it was personal to me and Tammy. Or it's nothing that I care to read out loud, but she wrote it to me and Tammy. And it talks about the morning coffee show. And that's some of the things that we get. And I love it. Thank you, Artist on the Road. And thank you for the nice note that you wrote on the back. I love it. I hope I've got you a sticker. If I need to send you a sticker, if you will just put it in the chat, say, yes, I'd like to have one. That way I know I didn't send you one. I used to keep up with it, and then I lost my got my paper, but it got hid, and I kept forgetting to write them down. And a lot of you guys order masks, so I would just throw stickers in it, and so I kept forgetting to write those down. So I don't know who I've sent sticker to or who I haven't. I got behind on that job. I said I was going to keep up with it, and I failed epically again. So also, I am working on hopefully a way of getting you guys a fine mic at maybe a discounted price. I hope. All right. Thank you, Artist on the Road. I'm glad you got ours too. I don't know. I'm doing some stuff right now. I'm actually talking to the Fine Company. So, Fine Company. I keep mispronouncing. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I did get a response, and so we're seeing what we can do on that. Because 2 or 3 of y'all asked what kind of mic we were using. Papa Drew is probably the guy you need to talk to the most. And Michael, I can tell you that from a dummy standpoint, I would not buy anything else but a Fine mic because it is true to its word. It's plug and play. That simple. And it has for like 15 or 20 more dollars over the other mic that a lot of people love. This one has a few more features that really take it more than the $10 or $20 more that you'll pay. It has the volume control on here. I love that. It also comes with a tripod, so if you don't want it hanging up in the air, if you want it just sitting in front of you, it comes with that too. So there's more than $20 in value. But anyway, not trying to sell you on it. I'm just saying that I love it. So, and if that deal goes through, I'll let you guys know about it. So, I'm just all about helping you guys as much as I can. So, that's what I look in a channel. I look in a channel of how much entertainment I can get out of it. And I keep going back, the more good entertainment, right? But I also go back too if I learn things like Tech Talk Tuesday with Michael. I'm attracted back to that channel because I'm learning, right? I also go back if somebody can help me save money. I'm all about saving money. So I have rambled on for nearly 21 minutes, nonstop. I didn't even come up for air. I did get coffee a couple of times. Actually, the 2 cups of coffee already may have something to do with it because both of those cups of coffee have been within the hour. So I'm getting about like my Uncle Danny. Drank a pot before 6 o'clock. So anyway, so let's see. What else do we need to talk about? Let me look up here and see if I have acknowledged all the channels I wanted to talk about. Oh, And we're going to have these guys on. They said that they're going to come on the show one day. I met them through Instagram. But if y'all want another good channel, matter of fact, if y'all go over there and raid theirs, we might could get them on sooner. I have been messaging these people back and forth, and they are awesome. I think it's just going to be a matter of getting a time to get them on here. They are a new channel, fairly new channel, and I'm going to post a link for them. These are channels that I think you guys will love. If you don't subscribe. But if you do and watch the video, please, please, please tell them I sent you. That way we can get them on live. Thanks, Artist on the Road. Yes, always mount a GoPro on your couch when you're doing that or something. Yeah, that would be hilarious. That would be YouTube gold, Castle Hive. Get back over here. So did that post? Yep, that posted. All right, Stony Boot is good. They were actually, I'm going to tell you how cool it is. Let me find it again. So, they were actually in Jamaica, out by a body of water. I don't know what it was. But anyway, let me see. No, they weren't in Jamaica. They were in the Florida Panhandle. But the earthquake that they had in Jamaica, I think if I understood. I watched the video, but I really didn't understand exactly. Their title says Cuba, Jamaica earthquake waves seen in Florida. So they show you the video, and I reckon it matches up at the exact time. You can see the water coming in and shaking. And that's a short video. It's 1minute and 4 seconds long. Y'all guys go over there and tell them I sent you guys over there and watch that. If you don't watch any other video they have, watch that one. Yeah, that'd be great, Castle Hive. See, I get a shout out in the process. And instead of for Gary, do it like daydream about nice things. What you could do is, since I gave you the idea, you can run across and get stung, film it all, and then put this feature sponsored by Daydream About Nice Things. Please go over and see my friends at Daydream About Nice Things. Make sure you subscribe to their channel while you're there. See, I got it all down pat. Another thing I want to mention, guys, pray for Jerry and Diana. Diana's back in the hospital. I've not heard anything this morning. When I went to bed last night, she was in the hospital. She was able to communicate back and forth with Jerry. They would not let Jerry in as of when I went to bed. He was in the hotel across the street. So remember them. Remember Millie too, as she goes through what she's going through, and she shared all this on their channel. So you guys go over there and check that out. And if you want to know more about what she's going through. So Michael is work watching. So let's see here. Travel with Angie Payne is a new subscriber to our channel. And Hitch Up and Toe subscribed to our channel today. I already thought we were, well, I was subscribed to your channel, I think. So thanks guys for coming on board. We appreciate that. Let me see here. Oh man, we gained another one. So we are 5 away from 800. Wouldn't it be cool to take our channel over 800 on our very own live stream? I think that'd be cool. We've been trying to get to 800 for 2 or 3 days now. We've been in the 785 range for several days, and I'd like to break over that mark just for the fun of it. So let me see what else we got to talk about. I'm going to do a Trump video in a few days because I have a stack of stickers. So I got to get those put on and get caught up with a sticker thing. I'm trying to work on some ideas about our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm trying to plan it way ahead because I want it to be awesome for you guys to be here when we do that. And we'll do that on a Tuesday night show. That way everybody can be with us, those at work and everything. Wow, Northwood RV Life is on a roll. It wasn't just long ago they broke 1,000, and they broke 1,200 this morning. Northwood RV Life just come in the room, and like I told y'all earlier, he's going to be with us tonight on the weekly nighttime show, and that will be 9:30 Eastern, and we'll have it for an hour and a half. You'll have me and Corey talking free places to use to work on your YouTube channel. I'm sure he'll have a lot of ideas for StreamYard and Canva and places like that. We'll talk about that. Also, hopefully, we'll get to talk about Blackstone Grills before it's over. Corey, y'all think I know a lot about Blackstone? Corey is the Blackstone guru. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the Facebook pages he has and some of the different YouTube channels that he has. So that's going to be a great hour and a half. You will probably most definitely learn something. So bring a pen and a notepad. So you're probably going to learn a lot. So that's going to be fun. So Northwoods has taught me so much. And I have learned so much just by listening to them. And a lot of times I am working when I'm watching. So basically I'm listening and not even watching. But about every show they have, they will teach you something. So, yeah, that was talked about a little bit yesterday about subscribers on giveaways. I say take them while you can get them. Surely you won't lose every one of them. So every one you gain will be that many, Corey. And I can just tell you, I build this channel off of a radio show that I like to watch a lot. And if you're around, well, it may be syndicated in your area. But Rick and Bubba show is a huge syndicated show. And they done everything backwards as what you would think a radio show should do. And now they are huge. I've been watching them since it was only Rick, and Bubba was just an engineer that would come on and do Shakespeare theater. He would just come on like once a week just to do that. And then they went together and it became the Rick and Bubba show. And now they're syndicated all over. And they're Christian radio show. But they're like me. Christian don't mean you can't like Southern rock and some of that kind of stuff. And they are great. And I modeled, I guess if you say I modeled this show after anybody, it was after them. And what I modeled after them was do what you enjoy doing, because there's probably a lot of other people out there that enjoy it as well. And be yourself. If you'll be yourself every day, you don't have to worry about saying something that's different than what you said the day before. So anyway, if that's my tip for any of you guys doing live streams or even video. Just be yourself. So yep. I'm proud for y'all, Northwood. Y'all gonna do good. Y'all have a great channel too, so that's gonna be awesome. I go back on here. I would like to get over the 1,000 before I build up Patreon too much, because if YouTube is going to do theirs, I might not do Patreon. Like if you have over 1,000 subscribers, you can get a some kind of membership thing like to join, and it all be integrated into YouTube. And so, but speaking of that, Patreon members, I'm going to try to upload a picture. Our Patreon members get stuff before y'all see it. And you still have to go to Patreon to see it, but you don't have to be a member. I think some of our Patreon is public after like a week or two. So if you want to see all the cool, funky pictures and stuff I share with our Patreon members, if you want to see it when they see it and not have to wait, that's just one of the little perks. There's other perks depending on what you do, but anyway, y'all check that out, and you don't have to do any of that to be here every day. This is free. I just throw little stuff at them that's different because they love the channel, in a different way, and they help buy equipment and stuff like that. So, but you, like I said, you don't have to do anything to be a part of the morning or nighttime show. So, and if you ever need any help, I can help you. So it's not, you ain't got to be in that for me to help you. So, all right. So let's see what is next. Castle Hive, you guys, if y'all like bees, I think I've shouted you guys out before, but if y'all guys like watching bees, and I mean, these guys are crazy. I've got to get over there and watch another video. I've not seen nothing in a while, but y'all need to check out Castle Hive. We've got a ton of good channels in here. A ton of good channels. We got 16 people in here right now. That is just crazy. So let me think. What else do we need to talk about? We're just 30 minutes in. We got an hour and a half to go. I am working on a project, and I am waiting on my wife, hopefully, to text me and give me the okay to talk about it. We are trying to find something, and if we get it found, we're going to do something for somebody in our community, and we're going to let y'all guys participate. And so we're looking for moderators for our daily streams. Hope you don't mind us putting this out there. Nope, I don't mind at all. And I don't mind helping when I'm there. Our crazy life, I just can't guarantee I will be there every day. There's so many channels that I try to support. So, and two, we're doing the math. We do shipping in the morning, and here lately on day or night shows at all, y'all will see me type in work watching. And that is me doing something with the math, either cutting pattern or shipping or marking pattern or something while I watch. So here lately, I've not been a very good moderator because I can't moderate at every channel. Even though I do try to watch and keep an eye out on the channel, I might not be able to react as quickly. So if I'm a moderator on your channel, even if I'm work watching, I'm watching. But maybe not as good as I would be. And I try to rotate that around and try to get to everybody and do the job I can. But I might not suggest me as a moderator, is what I'm trying to say. Not right now. Maybe later when I get more time. I can. So if we go back to school in the fall and I have to drive my bus once a month, I'm going to have to figure out how to do morning talk because I have bus inspection. So I'm hoping I get it done and get back in time to do it. So I thought about that the other day. Yeah. Now, like I say, I'll be glad to help when I'm there. But, and I tell this with everybody, I might not be there all the time. I will try to work in some time and try to be there some, spread it out. Beyond Beauty, I'm a moderator on her channel. She has a lot of morning shows. I missed the morning ones because I'm doing shipping and or getting in and out of the shower. So, but I tried to work on some of her night ones and meant to be RV, and I think I'm a I'm a moderator over there because that's the one I nearly threw Amy out of. Little inside joke there. Yeah, yeah, that would keep my job for all of about 2 seconds. Yep. I did do a video about my school bus and about how you could work camp being a school bus driver. Hey, we just got another subscriber. Let's see here. Go back, see what number we're at. We like 4 more. Ain't that sad? Pushing your own channel on your own live stream. That's unique, ain't it? I just been anxious to break that 800 mark. So, all right, guys, what's new? There's Happy Place Camping. Did I miss y'all coming in? So, Happy Place Camping has me hooked on magnet fishing. Like, y'all could just do a whole series of videos on magnet fishing. And if y'all don't have Happy Place Camping, if I may suggest, go over there and watch their magnet fishing videos, and then you'll be fans of Happy Place Camping for life. There comes Jerry Holly. Oh, Happy Place Camping's got another magnet fishing video. Jerry, I hope Diana's doing well this morning. I hope y'all had a good night. Aha! All right, Happy Place Camping. I have you another possible subscriber here. All right, Happy Place Camping. Are y'all where y'all can come up on the screen? I'm fixing to promote Happy Place Camping magnet fishing. I'm fixing to show y'all part of a video. I'm going to do that whether they can come up or not. But if they can come up, we're going to talk about magnet fishing. Y'all can come up, let me know, and I'll give y'all the link. I was waiting. I need to pull it up on my phone, don't I? Okay, no camera. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and pull up a video and show y'all what magnet fishing is. And we're going to promote their channel. And if one of the moderators could post a link to their channel, that'd be awesome. Let me find. Okay, here's the first one, second one. Let's do the second one.
Look what I caught.
Let me come over here, share the screen, home tab.
We're at a city park that happens to have a fishing dock. So we're going to try a little magnet fishing here. And and see if there's anything cool in the water. Alright, so we did finally catch something. Pretty decent looking lure. Cool. Alright, got another hook. Wonder where the rest of it went.
That's a pretty new hook.
Yeah, looks like it. Pretty clean. Got a new spot here. Gonna check it out. I just saw this sign. I have to come and look. Put this on the video because that kind of cracks me up. No ice skating. Well, I honestly don't think I would try that right now. So, let's see if we can catch anything cool magnet fishing. First catch of the day. It's a spring. Okay. What you get?
Looks like a 380 casing.
Nice. Huh.
Yep.
Well.
A Luger. Oh, no, 9mm. It says 9mm Luger on it.
Okay, well, hopefully it's just that and nothing that you would use that with. We don't want to find that.
Another 9mm shell casing, little jig, and a mason jar lid.
All in one pull.
All in one pull.
That's interesting. And there's my haul. Got a bottle cap. How exciting. Look what I caught. A cool little minnow net and a fairly new bottle cap. But that was cool pulling up that net. It's really disgusting, but that was fun to pull it up. So I got 2 lures in one pull, which is pretty cool. What'd you get? On earth. You got trash.
Yeah.
At least I got something usable.
Wire of some sort.
Ugh.
Like an old hanger or something.
Yeah, it's kind of what it looks like, one of those old coated wire hangers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've made those in years. Hey, did you catch something awesome?
Yeah. Big gnarly half a hook. And a shotgun shell.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's so corroded I can't tell what gauge. It's either a 20 or a 12.
Some people come out here and target practice. I don't know. That's weird. Is there hunting allowed out here? There's a lot of woods. I don't know. It's crazy to find all that.
Conservation.
Okay, so here's our haul. Got a big old piece of wire, awesome little fishy net, mason jar lid, a hook, a few shells, shell casings. 4 or 5 little fishing lures, a awesome spring, and 2 bottle caps. So that was a pretty productive magnet fishing trip. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, be sure and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we upload new videos. Give us a big thumbs up. Leave us comments below and make sure you share our videos, and we hope to see you again on our next happy adventure. And look what I caught.
What about that, guys? I thought I was showing the one where they caught something else. I'm not going to tell you what they caught. They caught a really neat piece of, let's say, boat equipment that actually still worked. And so you'll have to watch the other video to see that. And go back and watch the video I just showed y'all, or at least let it play and leave a comment. Since you've done watched it, you can let it play all the way through and then leave an awesome comment about it. And hey, maybe subscribe to their channel. That would be awesome, because they're great to our channel. They're here all the time, and they're super typers, and they know a lot of stuff, and they cheat at playing trivia games. But hey, other than that, they're all right. No, they don't cheat. They just beat me a lot when we're playing trivia. They can out-type me. I'm going to bring my daughter in here one day. She's a super typer. I'm going to just shout out the name and let her type it. Shout out the answer. But anyway, I love their channel. I kept hearing people talk about magnet fishing. And so I went over there and checked it out, and I was hooked immediately. So our channel is up to 796. Let me go over here. I'm trying to find. Isn't that amazing? Happy Place Camping has 738 subscribers. You guys need to go subscribe to their channel too. So they got a lot of good content. They have like a box trailer, enclosed trailer that they've converted to a camper. I'm trying to think where I seen them. I can't really remember where I seen them, where they was talking about all that, but it was another channel. So forgot what I said. Happy Place Camping. Anyway, I am looking through the chat, make sure I didn't miss nothing while I was watching that awesome video. Alright, so anyway, there's y'all a bunch of new channels I've talked about. And Happy Place Camping, they're not a new channel, but they might be new to you. So y'all go by there and check them out and run up their subscriber count. There's Senor Sister. Anybody that wasn't on Lucky Dogs last night, Senior Sister got renamed Senor Sister. Excuse me, guys. But that was so funny. Y'all keep your prayers out for Lucky Dog. They lost their puppy the other day. It's sort of sad. They had a tribute to their puppy last night on their live. Jerry Holly hit 889 last night. Anybody that's not a subscriber to Jerry Holly, he'd probably like to hit 900. So Jerry is getting real close to the 1,000 subscriber mark. So we're maybe all across that line close to the same time. Yeah, Michael, you just missed it. You missed the magnet fishing video is all I can say, and you really did miss out. I can see Michael really getting into magnet fishing. I may have to magnet fish. Since I don't have a drone, I may have to magnet fish. I want to see y'all Happy Place Camping. I want to see y'all tie find some clear water and tie a GoPro to it and sink that baby down. Let's see what we can see down there. I don't know if a GoPro can go very deep in water or not, though, so that might not be a great idea. Be fun for us, but I don't know about for y'all. I want to do magnet fishing in my kayak. We kayak in a lot of places. One place is around a beachy island, so you have to kayak out to the island or swim out to it. It's a little further than I'd want to swim. But our son actually lost his class ring there. And believe it or not, I found it. But it was about before I done YouTube. That would have been YouTube gold. Y'all would have thought I had set it up, but I didn't. He lost his brand new class ring, which we told him not to wear when we went. But he was just so used to wearing it. He wore it and was swimming. And I took a metal detector and went back over there and walked all around the ramp, and then I kayaked over to the beach And I was just walking in the edge of the water and looked down. There it was. It was in the water, in the sand. It just happened to be uncovered. The Lord was really watching over him, because it would have been hard for Daddy to have bought another one. After telling him not to wear it. Yep, I'm going to do some magnet fishing from the kayak. I've got some great places I think it'd be fun. And I got a pretty big kayak, so I can probably actually get I can get a good box on the back. And I have a 10-foot. Y'all seen my kayak. If y'all go back to some of the first videos, I think I've got some kayak and video clips in there. Or if y'all go to our Facebook page. We have 2 Facebook pages. Daydream About Nice Things has a Facebook page. It only has about 200 or 300 friends. But if you go to our personal page, we have about 2,700 friends on our personal Facebook page all over the world, because we do mission work all over. But I put stuff on there quite a bit. If you go to the photos in our personal page, you'll see us kayaking. We love to kayak. So I'll do some videos when we get back out at kayaking. I got probably some good video clips on my Facebook page. So that's going to be fun. Jerry Holly said the best would be magnet fishing with a drone. Just drop that drone over in the back of somebody's yard, pick up something, and take off with it. That's what Jerry's thinking about. So let's see here. We must be friends with everybody in here, because we have stalled at 796. 796. We get to 1,000, we're going to have some fun. We'll have an hour and a half party on our Tuesday night show. I don't know what all we're going to do yet, but it's going to be fun. We're going to do some unique stuff. I'm going to give away some stuff that I brought back from Uganda, and it's going to be fun. So the sooner we get there, the sooner we do all the giveaways. But we're not working, so I don't know that we'll be able to give away like cool cash prizes or any kind of grills or anything big, but I'll give away something that, maybe might be a bunch of little things. And I've got some things I'm going to try to give away that I brought back from Uganda. I thought that might be cool, so it'll be fun. We'll do the best we can with what we got, so. Let's catch up here. We're nearly an hour in. There's Hitch Up and Tow and Jerry Holly convertible cars. Yeah, that'd be good. Drop that drone down in there and get all their change out of their cup holder. Yeah, Scott Jacobs said Jerry wants to go drone magnet fish. Scott Jacobs, Jerry wants to go drone magnet fishing. He wants to fly over convertibles and get all their change out of their cup holders. Scott Jacobs, I heard you got good news last night on getting your RV fixed. Good to hear that. We got 21 people in here, guys. I'm waiting. That's what happens when your phone is tied to your computer. So, maybe they'll leave a message. Castle High is on the way out the door. All right, see you, Castle Hive. Thanks for coming by. Somebody asked, what happened to Scott Jacobs? Scott had his transmission fixed, or fluid changed, and a seal put in his C-Class. He first trip got out, and it started rolling smoke out of it, and the transmission went out in it. He got it fixed at a Ford dealership. So he carried it to the Ford dealership. I think it was another Ford dealer. And they, because it was their fault that it messed up. What happened, the fluid dropped out of it after them working on it, and it burnt the transmission up in it. Anyway, long story short, that dealership was able to take pictures and send it in, and Ford is going to cover replacing his transmission because it was their mechanic's fault that it done that. So it was a bad couple of days for Scott, but it come out. If he gets a brand new transmission, he'll have come out a little bit ahead of the game. So that'll be awesome. So Happy Place Camping is going to be work watching. Got some junk you need to get done. Good deal. I can't wait to see that new magnet video. Magnet fishing. I got to order me a magnet. Maybe I can get me one. We can get out, start doing some kayaking. It don't cost no money to go kayaking. So yeah, we can talk about Happy Place Camping now. No, we can't because they're still listening. They said work watching, but really they're work listening. That's what I do all the time, work listen. So make sure I didn't miss nothing. Scott, are you still staying in that awesome place you were staying in that looked like a fire department museum? There's the life of Cleo. Looks like somebody new. Blind coffee taste test video. Well, that sounds like a fun video, Cleo. So we got Starbucks, McDonald's, and I can't see the other one. But I could tell Starbucks, I'm not a Starbucks fan. I can tell you Starbucks blindfolded. And I actually like McDonald's coffee. I'm going to say I could win that taste test blindfolded. Starbucks coffee to me has like a aftertaste. I will never be, as much as I love coffee, I will probably never be a Starbucks representative, or I could never give them. I can drink their coffee. It's just not my best. I can drink good old cheap Walmart coffee and I'm happy. The Life of Cleo. I'll come back and watch some of your videos, but I went ahead and added you to my list anyway. But I'll come back. I got the tab brought up, so I'll try to sometime after the show watch some of your videos. Yeah, Starbucks coffee. I just don't like it. I don't like. I like French vanilla cappuccino, but I don't like a lot of people are big fans of Starbucks. I just can't drink anything they got. I've tried it before, like their I don't know if it was cappuccino or what. My son got me to drinking. It wasn't good. But I tell you something I do like is their cold frappuccinos. They're good. That they sell in the bottles at the store. I'm pretty sure it's Starbucks. My son buys me. And I like those. I didn't ever think I'd be a frappuccino fan. But them in the bottle that you buy at the store, them are good. I tell you another good one. I love McDonald's coffee. I absolutely love it. And I know that's insane, but I absolutely love it. But I tell you another good, I like Burger King has their caramel frappuccinos. I don't like whipped cream, so I get it without whipped cream. But that caramel on top of that frappuccino, #1. And it's cheap. It's like, you can get a medium for like $1.50. I mean, it's not very expensive at all. If I'm ever close to one of those, I'm drinking one of those. So I love them. I like people who comes in and talks about coffee. You're going to be a big fan of mine. I mean, I'm going to be a big fan of yours. Let me get that straight. But I love, love, love my coffee. So you guys have to go over and check out Cleo's blind taste thing. I'm going to have to watch it in a little bit. I've got tabs brought up here for me to go back and watch. I'm looking over at all your videos. Good deal. Looks like fun. I'll have to get over there and check that out. Get back over here and read the chat here. Yeah, Cleo don't have very many. She's got 528, so she's got quite a few subscribers, but hadn't been doing it long. Let's see. Looks like her first video was 2 months ago, so she's growing pretty fast. That's good. That's good. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? What else is going on? We're just a little over an hour in, and we got 20 people. Won't be long. Bill will be crawling out of bed, and nursing our travel bug will join us. Now, you won't get in trouble over here, Our Crazy RV Life, so we're all about promoting other channels. So Our Crazy RV Life is going to do a giveaway when they hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to look. How many y'all got now? I done pulled down the page. How many y'all got now, Our Crazy RV Life? Nettie's sneaking in. We were just talking about coffee, Nettie. The Life of Cleo has a blind taste test with 3 different coffee videos you need to check out. She's new in here. Yeah, Nettie's sharing your link. Nettie and James and all these guys in blue is my secret service. New Horizons, Our Epic RV Adventure. Did I miss anybody? Jerry Holly. They are what I call the secret service. They watch out after us while we're running the show. Maybe I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Cleo, we we just get together every morning, 7 days a week. Well, on Sundays it's after lunch, and we just sit around and talk. We don't do like we have a community mainly of RVers. We have food channels on here, musicians, and we just hang out. We'll promote some new channels that we like yours. We just don't let people come in here and do the sub for sub thing, and where they're always talking about I subbed you or hey I went and got your channel. I may say something like I added you to my list or something up here, but we don't want. That's not what it's about. We're just here to hang out. If you subscribe to somebody, they're probably going to subscribe back to you, and we just keep our chat about coffee and coffee talk. So you're more than welcome in here, and maybe you'll meet a bunch of new friends and family members, and that y'all can share the journey with together. So, but I think I'm gonna like it, especially if you're a coffee drinker. You're gonna fit right in here. There's usually about 20 or so of us every day. Sometimes more on the weekend, sometimes less. So. Trying to catch up on the reading here. Hey, Jerry, you want to come up and co-host? Jerry, I put that link in if you want to come up. You might not be able to. If you can, come on up. Oh, Cleo's from Canada. We have a lot of Canadian friends. Justin and Christina is one of my moderators. I don't know if they've come in today or not, but you ready, Jerry? Morning, boss.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Great. Hey, how's the boss doing?
I haven't heard anything this morning. The last text I got from her was 5 o'clock this morning saying she couldn't sleep. So I texted her back at 8 and she didn't answer back. So hopefully she's sleeping, but she does have the pneumonia back for sure. And she's got some kind of abscess in one of the lungs. They're trying to figure out what's going on there. So, but I'm just at a hotel. Right, they won't let me in, of course. I snuck in the ER. I got in the ER because I put my uniform on, and I just rode with the ambulance. And when they wheeled her in, I just went right in with her, and then nobody questioned me until we got to the room. Who are you? I'm her husband. You got to get out of here. At least I got into the ER with her. But yeah, she has pretty rough night. It sounds like so. So I'm sitting here. I don't know if they're going to let me in today or not. So, but I'm right across the street. I got on. Somebody had. I think Amy had.
Yeah, you're on Amy. I caught part of you being on, and
I'll show you here. Oh, let me get this done. Right there's a hospital right there, just right outside the window. So I'm just right across the street from it. So if anything happens,
you feel like you're at home upstairs on the internet, and she's downstairs. That's what it feels like, don't it?
Yeah, just kind of weird. I wish I was over there, but this is as close as I could get. So
y'all
hopefully,
can call a video chat, can't you?
Yeah. When she finally got in a room this morning, it's probably 3:30 when they finally got her moved to her room. So yeah, but yeah, we can. I got a girl set up on Google Meets, so me and them can talk, and then I can bring her into it, so we can all three of our girls and me and her can at least video chat.
You can since you got unlimited StreamYard, you can create a stream and just send them the link. Nobody else. You don't have to go live.
Yeah, that's about the same way on that Google Meets. That Google has a deal where you can meet. It's about the same thing. So they got the link and everything else. All I had to do is set up a meeting, and then it sends them an invite, just kind of like StreamYard does here, and then they pop in.
There comes Brad. Brad snuck in the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all are able to do the videoing.
Yeah, that'll make it, I guess, a little bit better, but I'd still rather be over there with her.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I'm kind of hoping, because Kansas started opening stuff up yesterday, and one of the things on the list was hospitals, but they can set their own regulations. Like my daughter, where she works at Olathe Hospital, they'll let one person come in with them starting yesterday. One person can stay with the patient. But KU, no visitors at all inside KU, and that's where we're at, KU Medical Center. So hopefully they'll loosen it up. But was talking to one of my coworkers. Her dad is scheduled for surgery at KU for a shoulder, and they already said June 1st, and that's when his scheduled surgery is, and they already told her that they wouldn't be able to go in with her. So I don't know if they've already extended it out to June 1st or what, but
yeah, maybe they'll get it worked out. Hey, I'm gonna let you run the chat a minute. I gotta run in here and get something.
You gotta get a cup of coffee because I seen you took your last drink. I'm not silly.
No, I'm not gonna get coffee. I'll be right back. I won't be gone long.
All right, I'll keep it going for you.
Anybody gets out of line, just stick Amy or Nettie on them. Or
Okay,
Susan's pretty tough.
Yeah.
All right, be right back.
I'll keep it going for you till you get back. So, well, it looks like I'll keep this going for him until he gets back. I just got to thank each and every one of you for all the prayers and support you guys have given us. It's just been incredible, folks. I can't tell you what. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if it wasn't for you guys that I could get on here and talk to. I'd be sitting in a hotel room by myself wondering what's going on. Haven't heard from her this morning. Like I said, she texted me at 5 o'clock and said she was still awake. So I'm hoping that she's getting some sleep right now. But also, I really want to talk to her and see how things are going. But I'm not going to bug her. So hopefully she's getting some good rest because she got up yesterday morning at about 7. I know she hadn't been asleep until at least 5 this morning. I'm just looking to make sure I was telling you right. But yeah, 5 o'clock, getting crazy around here. Still waiting for sleep to come. So I'm hoping she finally got some sleep. So I won't call her until she calls me. But the nurses do have my phone number. So if anything changes, they promised they would call me. So we'll just have to follow the rules. It's hard to do. I have to follow the rules. So there he is. We kept it going for you. Daughters are starting to text in now to see how things went last night. So. But yeah, I was just kind of giving them an update, Gary. But take it back, buddy.
Well, I got to catch part of last night when you were talking, and did you get my text I sent you yesterday? I just wanted to make sure you got it.
Yeah, and I was looking. Yeah, and I got to get you saved in my phone because I was looking for you before you text just to kind of give you a heads up on what was going on. And for some reason, I didn't save you in my contacts. So you're saved now in my contact list. So I got you.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I was texting the right number.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope everything's okay. I haven't seen you around much this evening. It's 7:18 last night. So
yeah. Well, I never have to respond. I just wanted to make sure I had it. That way, if I ever want to send you a note or an encouraging word or something, I know you're getting it.
I'm saving you in my contact because you're forever unless you change your cell phone number. I'll be able to bug you whenever I want to now. So
only reason I'd ever change my number if Amy ever got hold of my cell phone number, then I might have to change it.
I had to change it. Yeah, they run a pretty long live last night. And then after they got off, I jumped over. I was just trying to find anything because I couldn't sleep. Well, I jumped over a channel. You think we're crazy? We ain't nothing.
Hey, Brad, Fifth Wheeling Food, can you come up?
Yeah, I tried to get him to come up the other night. Wouldn't come up. When me and you was on there, he needs to get up here. I haven't seen him in a while.
I want to know what he thinks about my slot dog review video. He may be work watching.
Well, thanks, James. I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate all the prayers you guys are sending. Trust me, they're being felt. Uncle Lisa Production just jumped in here.
Hey, Uncle Lisa Production, you got mail. Well, you got mail headed your way, buddy. And I think maybe you'll like it. I threw in one surprise, so we'll see how you like it. It may take a year to get there, but it's on its way. It took me like an hour to get all the paperwork filled out to send it to you, but I got it headed that way. No,
Did it take a long time, huh?
Take 30 minutes.
No kidding.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. So anyway, maybe you'll get it, before some before next before this time next year, maybe. I don't know how long it takes to get something from Alabama to Finland. It's taken about 8 days to get it from Rainsville to Fort Payne, and we're 10 miles apart. Yep. What it is if you mail something in Rainsville, it goes to Birmingham and then back to Fort Payne.
Well, that's funny because if I mail something from Gardner, it goes to Kansas City, Missouri, and comes back to Gardner if I'm mailing it to Gardner. That's just strange. It don't make no sense. RV Ashes in April.
Brad, let me know when you can come in and I'll give you the link.
You got to get crowd in here this morning, buddy.
Wait, after that first hour, we used to come on, an hour later.
Yeah.
And, we moved up an hour because we kept going over 2 hours, and it got into everybody's lunch. So, but that second hour is always bigger. Everybody's up; they're done with whatever they're doing that morning.
I'm down to just my laptop screen. I don't have my 2 screens, so I can't keep up with the YouTube side, and I can't tell. I had to flip over to it. We got 22 watching now, so that's a good crowd for Tuesday morning, I guess.
Yep, I'm happy with it.
It was funny. We were
on a Tuesday night.
We were supposed to start going back to work. We had 3 of our chiefs were going to go back to work this week, and then a couple more were going to go back to work next week. I was scheduled to go back to work the week after that. Now, probably, I just called them this morning and said, just go ahead and put me back on sick leave. So, but I'm not sure.
Did they not swap you out and let somebody go up before you?
They did. So.
We got a surprise guest wanting to come up here. Okay. I don't know if it's, the guy, the serial killer that they had to put the mask on to keep him.
Oh, yeah. Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah, it sort of resembles Hannibal Lecter. Let's bring him up and see who we got.
Okay. Oh.
That's a good looking mask you got going on there.
I like it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's very quality. This is one quality mask. I like it's got the rounded bottom. It fits good. I've got one here I bought at Publix, and it's tight, squishes my nose, very uncomfortable. Gary made this.
Tammy made it.
Gary and Tammy made this. They sent it to me. I want you guys to look at this, how this is done. It's perforated like inside. Like when I close it up, it's really a well done mask. It folds up nicely like this. Very well done. It's got this little flap inside here. I mean, it's very comfortable. Gary, good job.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Some of them
we ordered 6 of them. I guess you didn't have enough material or something.
No, they're coming. They just come in separate packages.
Okay, very cool. And Debbie's got one too. Hers is a different design, different pattern.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Hey, what? It looks like it fits you really well.
It does. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
So I just got to say thank you, Gary and Tammy. We love them. Good job.
Thank you. We have to ship them 2 per envelope because if they're thicker than that, we have to pay a package fee. And so that's why they're all shipped in separate envelopes. There's 2 per envelope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're wondering, but
if you don't get them in a few days, let me know and we'll ship out some more.
Yeah, I'm going to be showing them on my Saturday night stream as well.
Thank you. Some of them are thicker, like different design,
Material.
they have different thickness. Like some of them real thin, but that's why we put the thing for the filter. Basically, all people wear them for is keep from touching their face.
Right.
And
No,
so
I'm
they're
blown
typically
away.
come out of anything.
We were really happy. We opened up that package and go, wow, these are nice. And then when we put them on, they fit. Debbie was like, this is unbelievable. Because I've got, like I said, I got this one here from Publix. It's, I mean, you can, the difference is day and night.
Oh my God.
And I mean, this thing just, when I put this one on, it doesn't.
You have a text message.
It doesn't cover my chin as well, and it squishes down on my nose. It's just not as comfortable. This one here is unbelievable.
What do you have to pay for that one at Publix?
You know, Debbie, I asked her. It came in a package of 2, and I don't know, but for $5 for these,
Yeah,
I recommend
pay
them.
for $5 for that deal Gary makes. It's a no brainer.
It really is.
You need to order a couple
Well
of them. Maybe on your next infomercial I'll order a couple, kind of like the host always orders some.
I'm going to have to hook my brother Jerry up for a commission because he sells so many for me. I'm going to have to send him some. I tell you what we are working on, and I'm not going to say a lot about it, but y'all stay tuned. We're working on a deal to have one to benefit one of our subscribers. And it's not Jerry. We done one for Jerry, but this is for somebody that's really special. We're waiting to see if we can get the fabric. The fabric's what's hard to get. If you want a specific fabric, it's nearly impossible.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Elastic's hard to get. Good elastic's hard to get. You get cheap elastic.
Well, cool, man. Great job. I'm gonna go back into the chat because I'm working and lurking.
Oh, good deal.
Thanks, Gary. Good job.
Let me know though. We'll get them in a few days, and I'll send out some more.
And we're wishing Diana well, my friend.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for everything.
Talking to you this morning, Gary.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look at that. You're just getting advertisements all over the country. See, you're going to be nationwide here before long.
Well, my wife used to make paper uniforms, chemical uniforms. So she has sewn, run a sewing machine all her life. Here you go, Brad. I just posted that link for you. She had run a sewing machine all her life, and so we didn't start selling them when all this started happening because we knew there'd be a lot of blowback on people selling them instead of giving them away, and we couldn't afford to give them away. So
there's nothing wrong with $5 for what you guys are doing, Gary. You shouldn't feel bad about that at all because you're free shipping them and everything else. You guys can't be making that much off of it. Time you get the material and shipping, and you just don't worry about it, buddy. You're doing a great thing.
You ready, Brad? Oh, good deal. Here is the mayor of Slot Dogs, the king himself, Mr. Brad from Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixing.
Yeah, so, I imagine some people noticed that I've been noticeably absent for a few weeks.
Yeah, we were wondering where you was.
Yeah,
me and this guy right here, we've really been wondering.
Yeah, I couldn't get on the other night, so it's just been this compounding pile of problems. So I had to get a new PC. My PC fried, so I couldn't do videos. I couldn't watch videos other than on my phone. And yeah, as you can hear, I've been sick.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm over it now, pretty much. Just hanging on the last bits here. And we lost 50% of our crew at work. With the COVID and the price of oil being worth less than this cup of coffee, we had to let 50% of our operators go and some of our management. And I was lucky I made the cut first round anyway. But us foremen, now we are back on shift and doing shift work. So I'm on a 7 and 7, 12-hour shift. So when I get done at the end of that 7 days, every day I eat and I go to bed. I haven't had to work like this for 18 years since I've been in supervision. So
oil got so cheap over here. One day on the stock market, it was in the negative.
Yeah,
they're paying people to take it.
Fortunately, gas is still making good money in Canada, but oil is worth just nothing. So,
But we couldn't see it at the pump that much. We did see some difference, but I didn't think if at oil being at negative, we didn't see that big of a drop. I didn't think.
no, natural gas won't do that. It's your distillates on the price of crude oil that affects your pump fuel. Natural gas prices are like for home heating and stuff and running power generation and the big gas turbines. But it's the price per barrel of oil that really affects your. It does, plus the the glut that we have going on. So there's like this massive surplus of distillates like diesel and jet, but not so much on gasoline, oddly enough. So, but our good old prime minister in Canada he hammered us with the carbon tax, and our gas has gone up like 80 cents a gallon in the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
Wow, done that just to help keep the government running? They tax gas.
I don't even want to get into Canadian politics, man.
Do you work in the natural gas field or?
I'm a production supervisor for gas and oil in refineries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what y'all do actually gets turned into gasoline and diesel?
No, I'm direct out of the field. So all the oil wells and gas wells lead to my facilities, and we do some minor processing. We dry the gas for the gas that we do, and then we compress it and send it down the pipelines to the people that we sell it to. So the big like Trans-Canada pipeline and stuff, and then they go to distribution. And then the oil that I do, I dry the oil again, so to speak. Oil is actually has water in it, believe it or not. And we separate that, fractionate it, and get the distillates out, and then we ship down pipeline again. Most of my oil actually goes from Canada here down to Billings, Montana, to the refinery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
good deal.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, my life's been upside down for a few weeks. And I think it was the stress of possibly losing my job and working so many hours and weird shift again. And it just took its toll on me a little bit. And then I got a cold, and then they thought I had COVID. So then off to get tested and stuff, and turned out just to be a good old wholesome cold.
So do you work 7 days on, 7 days off?
Yeah, and 12-hour shifts.
That's not bad.
Yeah, well, when you haven't done it for 17 years, it's
yeah. I used to work.
But the thing is, where I would normally have a bunch of operators, because of COVID, we have to socially distance. So now we each run the plant by ourselves. So you're on shift alone. So it's a lot of work.
Wow. Yeah, 27 in here, Gary.
Yeah. We're rolling.
Rocking.
Slow momentum just popped in.
So enough about me. So that's why I haven't been around. So I apologize for not watching people's videos, and
that's okay.
I got my computer back again. I've got my health back again, and I'm still working. So now I can kind of get back in my groove. And I just wanted to say, I couldn't get on the other night. That's when I started having issues with my computer there, Jerry. And I really wanted to come in and see how Diana was doing and talk for a minute, because we hadn't talked in a while. And then my video card popped, and so and it's pretty slow getting things repaired here right now. So,
well, I mentioned you in my new video.
Yeah.
Oh,
the slot dog video is out.
Oh,
and I have been labeled the slot dog guru now.
Look at you.
Slow momentum is coming the door.
Yeah, he's rolling and listening, he said.
They gave me a hard time because I said at the beginning of the video I wasn't going to name who gave me the slot dog. But by the time I filmed the first section and the second section, me and you talked and agreed that everybody would know anyway, so it would be okay to tell.
Yeah.
And so when I tell it in the second section, Uncle Lisa jumped all over me. He said, Fifth Wheeling Food's going to be happy that you threw his name out there.
Fantastic. Can't wait to watch that. And I'm glad I got you. So we should have bought shares in Slot Dogs, because my understanding is that by moving this out and getting you one and you doing stuff, we're getting them things sold. We're gonna have to try to get us some money from them.
You need to get a sponsorship from Slot Dog.
That's right, to get a deal. So
I think several people ordered one after they seen the video.
I'm gonna have to get one. I think after you cook those on that grill, they just look so much better.
Oh, they hold everything, eh, Gary? They hold on to the mustard.
Yeah, oh yeah. My
ketchup,
wife
and
could tell
onions.
you they're the big. See, I done the video and I cooked them on the Blackstone, and then I smoked them on the Traeger. So I put both videos in the same video,
Yep.
and I can tell you, smoking them on the Traeger a lot better. The Blackstone's good, but smoking them on the Traeger a lot better.
Oh, good. Good to
You
know.
get
That's
the full
I've done
benefit
mine.
of the slots, you know.
Yeah, they open up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So have you done a chili cheese dog yet?
Yep, that's what I done with the Traeger.
Nice.
I saw
Yeah.
Thomas in your video back there eating on one when you were talking. Thomas was back there making him one. So
Yep.
Hey, Bob. I want to say Bob threw me a comment there. Thanks, brother. So
well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope things straighten out for you here before
well,
long.
I couldn't believe it. I haven't even had a cold in like 2 years, nothing. And all of a sudden this crap's going on in the world, and I wake up, I went to work, and I was on my drive home from work, and it hit me like a freight train. I just suddenly get cold and sweaty, and my chest started to hurt, and I thought, are you kidding me? I've been so careful, and not really going anywhere other than work. I don't even work with another guy, and we like sterilize the control room constantly when you're on shift, and so I talked to my doctor, and he said, oh, let's check you, and just a cold. A really bad one. Probably the
But
worst.
I tell you, getting wore down though will make you catch something a lot easier. And it sounds like you were pretty wore down.
Well, they gave us like a week heads up that they were going to do a massive layoff. So you had an entire week to just wonder how your life is going to change, right?
Yeah.
So, I can't afford to be out of work. So,
Yeah. That's what we're going through here in the state. They'll say like us, as long as they have social distancing, our company's shut down. We can't comply with social distancing in the inflatable business because you can't put 10 kids on an inflatable and stay 12-foot diameter.
No.
That don't work.
And what Jerry's or Happy Place there doesn't seem any rhyme nor reason to this virus. Yeah, it's a nasty.
Well, the only thing that scares me, like they opened up Kansas the other day to open the restaurants and barbershops and stuff, and everybody's almost 99% sure here in about 3 weeks we're going to be back in the same situation we were in before.
Yeah,
our cases are still going up every day. There's more reported cases.
Well, they're going to start letting the economy override.
Yeah, and that's what's happening here. The politicians are getting so much pressure to get stuff open back up that they're going to open it too soon. Is my biggest fear, and I think it's going to.
I feel sorry for the people that had to make those decisions. Though honestly, you think about it, people are not working. You can't just keep printing money, right? Because then your government collapses. But then you got to feed the people. But then you got to protect them from this ugly virus. There's not going to be an answer that fits every situation. And to err to the side of safety, I don't know. Blue Wave said they've just closed the beaches in Florida again after opening them 2 weeks ago. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen in Alabama because our numbers keep going up. And we're going to have our first church service Sunday. I wasn't a fan of that, but I don't wear a mask out in public unless I'm going to a like maybe a Walmart or something. But like if I'm just going to Dad, I mean I don't wear my mask in the truck. That don't make sense. And I don't wear it at Mom and Dad.
You really shouldn't. I mean, so my mother was head of infection control here for over 24 years. So this is right in her wheelhouse. And she was in control when SARS hit and MERS and H1N1. And she said, you have to balance this with some common sense because the human body absolutely has to get germs. You need germs to keep your immune system built up. And if you sterilize yourself way too much for too long, and it only apparently takes a couple weeks of living too sterile, then you will get sick. And what my doctor told me too is that you want to see sick, he said, you wait till COVID is over and then everybody starts getting out again, And there's going to be colds and flus and you name it, because your immune system's getting wore down or broke down from not getting enough germs.
Yeah. Blue Wave said they didn't close all the beaches. It was just in his county where he's at.
That's the thing. And I know there was one state, and I think it was Oregon. Isn't that where burning up the roads was from? They went ahead and extended their stay-at-home order till July 30th. I think it was Oregon. I think that was smart, because that governor said, I don't care if you don't like it, don't reelect me next time, but I'm taking care of the people of Oregon. So he just closed it down. So I think it was burning down the road. She's in here. Maybe she can confirm it. But some place closed down till the end of July.
It's crazy that. So on the news here every day, it was like more and more in which cases and where and how it's ramping up. And just like that, when the government said they're going to start opening stuff up again, the news completely quit talking about it. If you go turn on our news here right now, you will not hear the C word once. They have completely stopped talking about it, and that's control, right? I don't like that, but that's to fit an agenda, which is we need to get the economy rolling again. So get that out of the mainstream thought of the people and get them back out in the stores. So it's not right.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just going to keep going positive and keep getting together on YouTube and keep making cooking videos. And actually, here in Alabama, we may even pull the camper somewhere. We can't work, so we might as well pull the camper somewhere and set it up.
Yeah. Have they got campgrounds open where you're at?
I think they're going to start opening them up. Actually, our waterways and all has been open. I don't think they actually ever shut them down, but I got to check in on the campgrounds. But I'd like to go down to Dothan and meet up with RV Underway if we can ever get to where we can meet up with anybody. But
nice. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get the U.S. border open in time, and I think my holidays have been canceled now anyways at work, but we had reservations in Deadwood for 12 days, and we were excited about that, but don't think that U.S.-Canadian border is going to be open by the end of June, so that's probably canceled, and I want to meet Blake, Shakin' Blake, Mr. Beef Ribs now. That's a throwdown. That's a throwdown.
Was that not good, though, what he done the other day with them ribs? Man, have you seen it?
Hopefully he'll watch this live stream later. They're good for an amateur. Eh? I've been using peach paper since back in Nam. No, they look fantastic. They really did. So
me and Blake and I forgot who all we was on Jerry's live stream one night. We were all talking about how bad them ribs you had must have been to have to put that much stuff on them to be able to eat them.
Ribs, baby. Yeah.
New Blake. He was talking about it.
Yeah.
He did a rib video the other day too. His looked pretty good. They turned out pretty good, looked like.
Yeah. Well, I think he and James and I are going to have to get together and have a throwdown. We're going to have to line those Traegers up, and I think we're going to have a throwdown. We're going to have some people there taste testing. Hey,
I'll be a judge. I can't cook them, but I'll be a judge.
I'll be a judge. I can imitate somebody's cooking, but I ain't create my own kind of thing. Yeah,
no, me either.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, and sorry, I got in here a little late. So, Jerry, what's going on? Where are you at? Like, what's going on with Deanna?
She's back in the hospital. She got admitted back in yesterday. She's got pneumonia again.
Oh, geez.
Some kind of abscess in the lung. So, they won't let me in there, of course. So I'm sitting at a hotel across the street from the hospital. But
okay,
they got her on antibiotics, and hopefully we got her there early enough that we won't be here, another 19 days. But yeah, she just started going downhill real quick. So within 2 days, she was back in the hospital.
Yeah, boy, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
With the antibiotics she was on at home, she can only be on it for 28 days. And then she has to come off of it for 28 days. because they was afraid that the pneumonia would become immune to that antibiotic. So she was
Sure.
supposed to go back on the antibiotic next Wednesday, but she didn't make
Okay.
it. So,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think that's going to be they said that Pseudomonas pneumonia will be in her lungs forever. They
Really?
just kind of control it because
Okay.
there's nothing they can do to get rid of it completely. But so it's a little nerve wracking because they said she really need to be off of it for 28 days, but she is 8 days short of making the 28 days. But I'm not sure what they put her on yet because they won't
Okay.
let me in there. So the doctor's supposed to be giving me a call here this morning, kind of giving me the treatment plan on what they're doing because she don't really understand what they're saying. They
Yeah.
just give her a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and then I got two daughters that are nurses, so I can have them in on the conference, and they know what these doctors.
Sure. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
just so you know, my old Lisa and I have been praying for your wife and
well, thank you.
and yeah. So
We definitely need it, and I think and that's the only thing that fears me. I don't really care. I don't really have a strong opinion on this thing. I got to take care of myself because I can't bring it home to her. So I
that's
was
right.
just telling Gary a while ago. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call my work and just put me on 12 weeks FMLA, and I'll do my 12 weeks and just stay with her and make sure that I'm not taking a chance of bringing her anything.
That's
So
probably a really good
you know,
idea.
yeah. So it is what it is, and we got to deal with it one day at a time. And I just hate that I can't be there with her.
Yeah. Well, for sure, that'd be the worst. Yeah, that's terrible. And then I hear Gary might be having a bald face if we can get James up to $1,000. That beard's coming off.
It's coming off. Yep.
I told him I said for $100, if we get $100, I'd drive to Alabama and shave it off.
I told him I'd save them the trip if they done 1,000. I'd shave it off myself. So y'all have to go
got
over
100. It
to,
only cost me about 100 to drive down there and shave it off, so it'd really be a lot cheaper. But I want to get the 1,000 for him, so I'm going to stick with him.
Y'all noticed I didn't mention that today.
Everybody,
yeah, on there. They're in here.
Weekend RVing and James
Where
and Billy.
What they're talking about is yesterday when we set up Weekend RVing's tip jar so we can buy them a cup of coffee while Millie's having all of her surgeries. Jerry had said if we could get $100 thrown in there, he would drive to Alabama and shave my beard off. And I said, well, make it $1,000 and I'll shave it off and you won't have to drive down here. So
we need to find out.
Can you imagine?
Find out from them where we're at. We may be close to $1,000. They're in here. I
told him to let me know. So I told James and Millie when they get $1,000 in there from all of you guys to let me know and I'd shave my beard off. So
I think the greatest YouTube video ever would be Jerry shaving Gary.
Yeah, it would be.
That would go viral in our community.
Well, I stay 6 foot away, Gary. I put my clippers on a stick and do it from
Oh yeah, that would be.
I think Thomas would have a fun time shaving that off, though. So
I'll shave it off myself.
That's hysterical.
I hadn't had it off in a while. I usually during the allergy season I'll shave it off. Every now and then I'll shave it off if the pollen gets really, really bad, but just shave it off long enough for it to grow back. But I hadn't shaved it off probably in a couple of years.
I was in shock when I saw Bob without a beard.
Oh
yeah.
I did not know that was happening.
I didn't think. I think Bob. I figured Bob would put like a $20,000 price tag on that beard.
Yeah,
he was a trooper, man. He went to town. He shaved him and RV underwear and our RV view, man. They all come on here live and did it right on live. And Bob was going to town, man. He had that razor going.
Man, that's great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I tell you what, this is one awesome community, and God, I just can't say enough about you guys.
It is great.
It is
great. Yeah,
it is a great.
I was just, pure fluke, and I think actually, I was Weekend RVing's first subscriber.
Were you really?
To James and Millie, yeah. But James and I had been friends through a video game for years, and then started talking, and it was really weird. He and I and a couple of guys in England were all in the same clan on Clash of Clans, and in a side chat on there, and then we end up trusting each other enough after time that you weren't some kind of a weirdo. So, and then we exchanged numbers and all got on WhatsApp, and yeah, I think James and I have been talking for probably there James says yes I was. Man, probably 7 years. I think we've been chatting.
Oh, wow. That's
So that
awesome.
must be how I met Weekend RVing is through you.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about a channel, and you kept saying, "Do you know James at Weekend RVing?"
Yeah.
And now I just put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. So I mean, and then he talked me into it, and then he would text me with, "Oh, you gotta check out Daydream with Nice Things," and or like all these other channels and Blue Wave and actually everybody. He kind of promoted everybody that we're with here.
They're a great couple. They're a great couple.
Yeah.
They're going through
I
some
just
hard
kept
times
following, and then boom, I'm part of this really awesome group of people. So I give James 100% credit for that.
That's kind of what I've been telling people. People have helped us out tremendously. So it's time we push it on and show some love to someone else. You guys have been great to us, but there's other people out there that need help too. So
I think I only had about 10 or 20 subscribers, and I found boy, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart here. The first one was Keith actually was doing a live stream out of his truck on the road.
Oh yeah.
And he just picked my name off in the chat when I said hi. And I think he got me about 30 subscribers that night. He pushed my channel like crazy.
I found you.
And then Bob, Bob's been a champ too. And you guys, and so, our goal was never to try to monetize, but just to meet some awesome people in the RV community.
Yeah.
So
that was mine. I never would have dreamed that I'd be setting it over, close to 900 subscribers now. But it's thanks to all you guys, like you said, Slow Momentum, Daydream About Nice Things, everybody in here. Our Epic RV. I could do a 2-hour video and shout out.
No kidding, right? Yeah. Endless shout outs for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't hear this much. Our crazy RV life. Let me go over here. I got to pull it up. Usually people find me through Blue Wave. Let me find the post. I lost it.
Oh, I see that one. I see that.
But anyway,
they found Blue Wave.
RV life. It's kind of funny. We found Blue Wave through Daydream.
Yeah.
And I found Blue Wave through Weekend RVing. So
yeah.
And then I think Gary, I found you, and Jerry, you both, I think, through Blue Wave.
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't remember if it was there or KT's show. I forget, but it had to be through one of them. Yeah. I found a lot of channels, and it seemed like since I've been a moderator on there, it seemed like a lot of people find me because I don't have time to get out in the chat and look. But and that's what I tell everybody: if you get a chance to be a moderator, if you have the time and the energy to put into it, it's a great way to attract people to you because they think if the host channel can trust you, they can too. If you have good content. So
I think you're right, and I do believe that's right because I know if I go on somebody else's new first people I look at some moderators and look at their channels to see what they're doing. So yeah, I think you're right, Gary.
Yeah, I wish they wouldn't have taken away that direct link in live streams so you can just pop to people's channels. Man, that was just a great
way you can get it back, but it sometimes works, it sometimes don't work.
And it's like Bob said, it's just about as easy to copy and paste anyway.
It is. That's what I've been doing.
Just at 90% of the time I'm on my phone, and so it makes it a little more difficult. But
yeah, I wish they would fix it easier because a lot of times I only have my phone and I can't interact like I would like to. Like if me and Tammy, gone working on something, and a lot of times she's driving and I could interact, a lot easier if I had it like on a laptop, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone asked me, what have you learned from YouTube? And what has YouTube sort of done for you? And because I had nothing to do with YouTube other than literally if I was in my garage and I was fixing something, and it was something like, when it comes to vehicles, no problem, but on my Harley, I wanted to learn to do a lot of my own work. So
Yeah,
YouTube, man, YouTube mechanic right here, journeyman YouTube mechanic. But
I had a problem with my garage door opener the other day. The thing just quit working. I got on YouTube, put in the model number, said troubleshooting, and I'll be darned in about 10 minutes. I had that garage door fixed. So it's
yeah,
I use a lot of stuff, especially cooking. I'm not a cook at all, so I've been doing most of the cooking. So I'll get on YouTube and learn how to do a pot roast in the Instapot. Because I wouldn't have no idea how to do it, but it's YouTube's helpful in a lot of ways.
My answer to that question was, what have I learned from YouTube, or what has it taught me? And it's taught me that YouTube gives you the ability to make some great new friends. I know we can't hang out, and there is opportunity to hang out when all this is over and do some traveling, and I'm sure lots of us will hook up here and there in the campground. But even this, I mean, we've kind of bared our souls electronically, if you will. And the thing that it's taught me is, man, you got to value the people that you meet, and don't let it go. Don't say, you made a friend and then just, well, I'm too busy. And I remember that guy. No, don't just remember that guy or that girl. Talk to them all the time. Like, what a way to communicate this is. And looking in the side chat and they're talking and you talk on here and you make your videos, and it is friendships. And there is nothing better in this world than friendships. And that's what I've learned from YouTube.
I tell you, with me going through what I've been going through and not being able to, I tell you, I don't know what I'd have done. I know what I'd have done. My house would have been completely tore up because I'd been remodeling something. I mean, something. If I was home that much, a bedroom's getting tore out, a bathroom's getting tore out, or something. But this is really just, YouTube is just incredible how much you guys have helped me get through this stuff, and I know you're going to be there till we get done with this. So I appreciate each and every one of you. You don't know how much.
Me too.
Uncle Lisa wants to know how the cactus is holding up, Brad.
So it's still thriving. It has 2 flowers, and I think each one is a word thank you for putting it in new soil, maybe just 2, and it's doing good.
Hey,
Living Light RV shaving his head tonight.
Yeah, I was going to see if you could pull that up because Bob had told me that this morning. He's shaving his head tonight on the live.
Are they going to be on at the same time Grassroots is, so we can watch? We'll have to watch Grassroots replay if we watch that. Mel and Eddie, they coming on at 9.
Who's shaving their head?
Living Light RV jumped in on the fundraiser for Jerry and told his channel if they could raise 1,000 to go to Jerry and Diana, that he'd shave his head. So they got the 1,000.
Oh, excellent.
I'm glad to hear that, Weekend RV. And it looks like he has an interview today at 3:00. He lost his job.
Oh, yeah. So, good luck, James.
Great. Good luck with that. We'll all be praying for you. You get it. A Dodge dealership at the service manager. That'd be awesome.
I hope you get that job because I've got a Ram truck that I'm having a hard time getting them to do what they should do. So.
Hey, they found a fix for that, Gary. And what you do is you jack up the radiator cap, and you pull a Ford under it.
And put it back down. That's exactly the fix.
Oh, and I know right now, you know who's over there going, and that's KT.
Now let me just say, I like my Ram
because he's driving.
Hey, I've already told KT that too. I said the best thing you can do is just jack up that radiator cap, pull a couple Fords under there, and drop them back down.
I've not had a Ford, what I call a real truck. I've had a couple Rangers, but I take it back. I had a '66 Ford. It was a good truck, but what happened? What I'm talking about on mine is. They had tailgate issues, and I didn't know it. I bought my truck secondhand from the guy that bought it new, so I didn't get the notifications that there was a recall on the tailgate. Well, I'm pulling my trailer down the road. My tailgate comes open, hit the jack on my trailer, tears my tailgate up bad. Well, guess what? They replaced the mechanism in it, but they don't want to fix my tailgate. And that is about to get under my life. I'm going to wind up having to pay an insurance deductible to get my tailgate fixed. And I am not happy about that.
I don't blame you. Hey, slow momentum. We'll definitely keep her in our prayers. She's got a big long road trip coming up. Looks like, and he's not going to be with her.
Oh boy, I would worry too, Keith. For
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
What have you called? I mean, you've called Dodge about that.
I've called them twice. They said they're going to call me back. I never get a return phone call.
No, that's too bad.
You know, there's some good news for Dodge owners. Did you see that? If you can get that package, they have a heated tailgate, and that's so you don't freeze your hands off pushing it.
Pushing it, yeah. So yeah. Hands stay warm. Hands stay warm while you're pushing it home.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I got to be honest. I saw a new Dodge 1-ton dually here in town the other day, and it is the prettiest truck I've ever seen. It didn't come that way, but the work this guy's done to this brand new truck, he's obviously got cash. And man, it is the wheels he put on.
He got money like James does.
Yeah, and it's pretty. It's a pretty looking truck.
I got to admit it. I love the looks of those Dodge trucks, and if it's up to my wife, that's all she would buy was Dodges. She's had a Dodge Triumph. She's had a Dodge truck. She loves Dodges.
I don't know if I'll get another truck anytime soon, but if I bought another truck right now, and I had planned on like keep going with our lifestyle like we are, it'd be a new or fairly new F450 with the Power Stroke.
My buddy just bought a 450 in the fall, and that's a nice truck.
That's what Jarhead. I've been telling him. I think that's what he's gonna wind up buying.
It's got that little bit of extra beef, but yeah. So good luck, James. Man, I hope you get that job.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. All right. Coffee time.
Got to reload.
So how's your weather been up there?
You know what? It's cold.
Yeah. That's what it is. We're supposed to be in the 70s and 80s. We've been in the 50s and 60s. It's just been cold here.
Yeah, I just I got stir crazy here yesterday, and I jumped on my bike for about an hour, and I was full leathers, and it was 45 degrees, and I just stayed in the city. I didn't get up to speed on the highway too much, and yeah, it was. I don't know why.
Remember, you're just getting over a cold. You don't want to get another one.
That's right. You know what? I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, May long weekend's coming up in another week, and we get snow sometimes May long. It's just the nature of the beast up here. But I think winter drug on so long that everyone's like, "Oh, come on! And why isn't it 80 degrees?"
yeah.
And we've had
this here too. It's just been cold this whole week. It's been cold and rainy.
Yeah, our forecast is cold for all next week too. So, and by cold I mean like 55, 60. 40.
New Horizon just put 50. Now she's at Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. 57 degrees here today, but 82 by Thursday.
Wow, that's cold and flu weather.
Yeah,
hot, cold.
That's the way it's been here. We'll have a couple of nice days, and then get a cold front come through here, and it stays cold for a week, and then we'll get a couple of nice days again.
Yeah,
but
James Cantonese put a Chevy under the cap. Yeah, if you like fires.
Yeah.
That's a statistical fact a fun fact that I'll share. We keep track of when I was back with the 5.0. We kept track of things like where's the driver wearing seatbelts and accidents, all this stuff on and on, just data collection. And one of the data points was that in front end collisions, GMs burn more than any other truck.
Oh, did it? I haven't seen
it start on fire. Now, I don't really know the reasoning behind that. It was never in our wheelhouse to find out why. It was just a statistic that was logged. And yeah, GMs do burn. They do like to burn.
Yeah. I remember Ford's had the problem with the, here a couple years back with the cruise control module.
Mm-hmm.
I ran a bunch Ford fires there for a while.
Yeah, it's
You let
terrible.
me know, but yeah, they got that fixed. Thank God.
So, what was I going to say? Yeah. So Keith, I don't know, man, I'd be uncomfortable too with my wife being that far away. And I guess as long as you talk lots, but it's, kind of scary when you're used to working together all the time, looking after her on the road. Eddie.
All right, guys. I think we about wore 2 hours out.
Look at that. Well, thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks
Yeah,
for
Gary,
coming up.
appreciate
Good
it.
to see you.
I'll have to go find another live to get on because I don't have nothing to do but sit here in this freaking hotel room worrying. So
I'm going to go have a bowl of cereal and I'm going to watch Gary's slot dog video.
Yeah, everybody go watch that slot
They
dog
did.
video.
They do have little cereal bowls here at the hotel, so I'm gonna have me a bowl of cereal as soon as we get off here.
Frosted Flakes, yes.
That's our breakfast. Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, so things are starting to level out for me right now, and so I'm back and I'll get back to watching videos and commenting, and I got one in the chamber to upload today. So my wife and I worked on before all this happened, and then got distracted and never did make it. So
I got to I'm thinking not to do an oil change and all in the big Ram. So I've been thinking about your Amsoil.
Oh.
That right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that.
I'm a big fan of Amsoil.
Well, if you decide you want to do that, Gary, I'll hook you up at dealer cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can ship out of a U.S. warehouse to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, our crazy RV life. I appreciate it.
I've got a few miles left, but I've still been contemplating doing that. And so, but yeah, that give me something else to talk about on the show too.
Yep. Now it goes for anybody in this community. If you want to run the top synthetic oil in your engines, or transmissions and rear ends and lawnmowers and snowmobiles and whatever off-road equipment, dealer cost. I'll give you 100% dealer cost on that too. So save you a ton of money. Yeah. I have no problem with that.
They have all kind of stuff, guys. They have not only oil, but they have fuel treatments and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably nobody knows any more about it than Brad. So me and him talked some about it behind the scenes, and so that may be something that I do in my truck, because it may be the last truck I have.
Is yours a gas or a diesel, Gary?
Mine's a Cummins diesel. Yeah.
You'll be, because when I had my Ford diesel, I ran nothing but Amsoil in it. You'll be surprised the difference in it, how long it lasts, and the quality.
And they run cooler. And everyone thinks that it's so expensive. You know, it's $12 a quart. It's so expensive. Yeah, but you do 3 times. So you'll do 3 oil changes with your Walmart oil to 1 oil of Amsoil.
Absolutely, it pays for itself.
Oil actually cheaper than garbage oil from the box stores.
I didn't know that. Me and you had talked about that. So
now
how many miles can you do on Amsoil?
So it depends on. So there's 3 grades. There's OE, which is your like
standard,
whatever your book says. If it says 8,000 or I guess I should go miles here, 5,000 miles, then you change it in 5,000 miles. But you do know that if you don't do it for 6 or 7, you're still okay, because it's such a superior grade oil. And then there's the XL series, which is their midline, and you can do 15,000 miles on an oil change. And then the signature series top end is 24,000 miles between oil changes.
I did that mid grade, and I'd usually go about 10, 11,000 miles and change it.
I have customers that, it's supposed to be like that or 1 year, whichever comes first. If you don't drive a lot, I've had lots of people like they run the mid grade because they don't even put enough miles on in a year to need to change it.
Yeah,
I do about 30,000 miles a year. Well, I won't this year, but typically I do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how much it had set this year, and we may be off on, we may go on. So, but I tell you how much I've drove it this year. I got it out and drove it down the road and had flat spots on the tires. That's how long it had set in the driveway.
Wow.
We're gaining viewers talking about Amsoil. We're gaining viewers. We're up to nearly 20. We were down to 16.
I know you got to get off here, Gary, because you got mass to make. But, buddy, thanks for everything you do. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody out there. Melnette, love you guys too. I'll get off here and let Gary sign off his show because I'm sure.
Yeah, I got to help Candy. Thursday, Brad, if you ain't doing nothing, Thursday we may talk AMSOIL.
Thursday is my first day back to work.
Okay. Well, we might do it tomorrow, the second hour.
Hey, yeah, tomorrow.
We're going to talk Canva the first hour tomorrow. And then the second hour, we may talk AMSOIL.
I'll definitely be there because I think I'll be right here where I'm at tomorrow. So it'll give me something to do. So
and we might go longer than 2 hours if we need to.
Okay, buddy. Everybody, I missed everybody. So
yeah, I missed you too.
Glad to have you back. And you know, me and Jerry's not much friends. We could have messaged you and asked how you were doing. It just dawned on me a while ago. We didn't even message. I don't
have his contact stuff, so you'd have to do that.
Well, I forget about having that WhatsApp.
Yeah, well, Jerry, can you give my number and WhatsApp information to Jerry?
Yeah.
And Jerry, if you don't have WhatsApp, you can just text me too. But we have to pay cross-border for text. WhatsApp is free.
WhatsApp is free. We can talk to all of our Canadian friends. Hey, I wonder if we could use that in Finland with Uncle Lisa.
Yes, you can.
Uncle Lisa, we got to hook you up to WhatsApp.
Yeah, we'll need his phone number. So.
Look at that. Slow Momentum had to come in with one last comment. My new truck's 10 months old, 140,000 miles. Ram it.
And if you want that truck to keep going for another 140,000 miles, you need to get yourself some AMSOIL. From me.
Yeah. So how much, I'm going to ask this question. I know we're going to talk about it tomorrow. So from standard to 24,000 mile oil, what would the oil change in my truck cost me at the very best you got?
I don't have that information.
Okay.
I have to look up how many quarts it takes and how much the filter costs.
All right. So between now and tomorrow, I have a 2017 Ram 2500 Cummins.
Let me write that down.
How many quarts does it hold, Gary?
I don't know. My brother-in-law
tells me all that anyway. So.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll order it all in and pay my brother-in-law and them. They do it for me.
Right.
They do the fuel filters and all that. They have all the tools, and I don't have the place. I'd have to do it outside.
And the nice thing about AMSOIL is if you have an engine failure, and if it could ever be related back to the oil, they pay for your engine and the labor. And you know how many engines that AMSOIL has bought since 1971? That's right, Jerry. Not one. And they've never had a claim against them. Not that they haven't paid for any engines. They've never had an engine failure claim.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
If I had a diesel again, and when I get a new diesel, it'd definitely be AMSOIL in it. That's for sure. Just makes that much difference.
I wish we still had the video when we took that engine apart of mine at 468,000, that Power Stroke, when I rebuilt it. And I took a white rag, took the valve cover off live on video, took a rag, wiped it off in a white rag and held it up, and it barely discolored the rag. That's how clean that engine was inside. And there was over 12,000 kilometers on that oil change.
Wow.
It holds the oil in.
Probably said 11 quarts. That's why my
Momo said he thought my truck held 11 quarts.
Yeah. My Ford held 10 quarts when I changed it. So
Momo, I think, and I have the same motor.
My 7.3 holds 16 quarts.
Oh, wow.
But I also have a slipstream filter on it too.
Yeah.
And,
all right, we're talking AMSOIL slow-mo. Be here the second hour tomorrow. We're going to talk.
Slow-mo gets the deal of the day for sure.
And yeah, we'll get Brad to hook us all up and tell us how we can do that, and then we can all hook up to be dealers under Brad, and then we can help him make money, and we can sell it to all of our subscribers.
You can make money. I didn't get into it to make money 20 years ago. I got into it because I was so impressed by it when I was still working for Freightliner, or 25 years ago, I guess now. And when I saw what it actually can do on a 1,000,000-mile highway tractor engine, I was like, are you kidding me? Never seen anything like it. So don't just sell it. I use my heavy duty background, mechanic background to say, I know this works. And definitely works.
Help slow-mo into going live. He's out on the road. Maybe I can go watch through his windshield if he's got connection. Gary, thank you, buddy. I'll get
Do your own live, Gary, and I might can work watch. Or get Slow Mo to do one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he'll go one so I can watch out his windshield.
All right. See y'all, guys.
All right, thank you,
All
Gary.
right.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care, everybody.
See ya.
Glad you're feeling better, Brad.
See y'all, guys. I'll see y'all in the morning. Thanks for coming by. We had a great bunch of people in here today, but we'll see y'all in the morning. Love you guys. Bye.